All right, couple of pieces of audio I wanted to squeeze out. Are we going to be okay going to the top here? All right, here is this was interesting. I didn't get to this earlier. A news anchor in San Francisco reported a few weeks back on the news that LeBron James is going to star in Space Jam 2. The sports guy came on and gave her a hard time because he was planning on reporting it himself. See, that should be my story. Like if Christine and I were going to start fighting because she ran with a story, which, by the way, she does every day. Just right when I'm about to run with something, Christine has it in the news. Or I'll tease it like it's going to be a surprise, and then it ends up in the news.
Or I say it in the news, and then you pretend like I never said it in the news and go ahead anyway.
Right.
Which happens all the time.
Sorry about that.
When you play this...
Because I'm hyper-focused. Yeah.
When you play this, listen to see if you think he's serious or not. Because there were points where I think he's joking, and then other times I do think he's serious.
Here's what is being said. He's saying he was just fooling around. However, she's saying she didn't know that, and she was very uncomfortable.
She looked uncomfortable.
Yeah, so listen into this.
We should tell you LeBron James is going to star in Space Jam.
Well, we actually... Oh, you mad because I already read that? I'm sorry.
How's Steph Curry's knee?
He's nursing it, and it's getting better.
Mm-hmm. How long have we been friends? 23 years.
I didn't know you were going to do it.
Have you ever, and I'm going to say this with a smile, ever heard me say right before you came on, there's an irrigation problem in Gilroy?
You have to talk to Kasim.
You ever heard me say, oh, it's warm weather today? Never. I stay in my lane. And it's just to a friend to do that.
You got to talk to Kasim.
I like Kasim, so don't try and pit me against the producer, Kasim.
Well, he gave me that lovely script.
And and it's hard for me to get mad. Catherine has stayed at my mother's home. She's written my mother notes and stolen my material.
I think he's PO'd.
Oh, yeah.
I think he really is.
I think he's PO'd, but then he's trying to backpedal out of it.
Passive-aggressive.
Passive-aggressive.
He is backpedaling. And because I know what it's like, because you have something you've got planned, and this is where you're going, so you got to fill with something, so you might as well fill with your anger.
Okay, I'm going to try to steal one of
I've been there a few
Manaski's
times.
sports stories tomorrow, and we'll see how
what
reacts.
happens.
Oh, it's happened.
I mean, but the reality is, what we don't have is what they have in television, and Christine, you know this, is you have this time to fill, period.
Right.
We can always end sports. There's no set time for the sportscast that you give. So we have a little bit more of a luxury, but she's taken a story that he was planning on doing, and...
Here's a little inside baseball. Sometimes I'll read a sports story by mistake, and I'll go, oops, and I just cut it off, and I'll hand it to Manaski.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, oops, I didn't mean to
More
do
details
that.
in 2 minutes with Jeff Manaski.
With Jeff Manaski.
All right, here is one other quickie. Do I have time? The Colorado Rockies played the Pittsburgh Pirates yesterday. Pittsburgh pitcher Ryan Vogelsong got nailed in the head by Jordan Lyles. It's a 92-mile-per-hour fastball. Listen, and you can actually hear the crack of the skull. Listen to this.
What do you do if you're Lyles?
Don't hit him.
No, I'm serious.
That sound. You want to hear that again? That sound
What do you do if you're Lyles?
is incredible.
Don't hit him.
No, I'm serious.
Amazingly, at this point, I don't think any bones were broken.
Wow.
Amazingly. But ESPN's got a picture of his face literally contorting.
Yeah.
You know, after the ball is hit, you can see it's rough.
Oh, it's awful.
Interestingly, the announcer said, don't hit him. I don't understand that.
I think it was the game situation and Vogelsong's not a good hitter. So. All
right. Anyway, that sound was something. WIBX, Utica, Rome. It's 9 o'clock. Have a wonderful day going to almost 80.